Good afternoon, morning, day, and night, and welcome everyone to the Loaded Potato Podcast. I am your beautiful host for today, Ivan, of course, and today I am joined by over 120 Fahrenheit Axel.
I'm roasting over here, brother. It's not good.
Yeah, it's crazy. And Chad, 50-degree enjoyer, Brandon.
And he just jump cut to me in the corner over there, just so cold, so cold.
Actually, sorry, 57 degrees out.
Yeah, 57, get it right, beach.
Yeah. So, how are y'all doing this week?
Yes.
Lonely.
Oh, yeah, Axel over there on Lonely Island.
Yeah.
Lonely nerd. Like, imagine being like in a room by yourself. Can't be me.
Yeah.
Totally not Brandon as well.
Totally not me.
Yeah.
I mean, technically me too. They're not in the same room.
Well, you have animals.
Okay,
so.
yeah, to be fair,
Oh, yeah,
y'all's
true,
have
true.
animals. I don't have anything. I have
There's no
fucking
Brandon
y'alls.
doesn't?
I don't have animals.
I mean, you have Ivan. He's your animal, right?
Yeah, but he's up there. He's upstairs.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
but
up
he's
here,
in like
not down there.
your proximity radius. I don't have anyone in my proximity radius.
yes, you do. Just the neighbors.
Squirrels.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah,
guess
you
I
have
do have
squirrels.
my neighbors and the squirrels. Yeah, you're right.
So you're
Yeah.
a liar.
I'm a liar. I'm sorry. I
Off
apologize.
with his head.
Off with his head.
Isn't there such thing as heat-based amnesia?
What?
What?
Oh yeah, that's like
Like when you're having
heat.
like a heat stroke? Yeah.
Yeah.
There
Yeah,
you go.
that's just heat
Because it's
stroke.
120 with Axel. He's forgetting all this stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Also, for those who don't know, before when I was driving home from work, before I got into my car, the heat indicator on the car was saying it was 120 degrees inside. So that was wild. So
Fucking insane.
that was fun.
Oh my god, dude.
But yeah,
Yeah.
how y'all's been this week, other than me
So-
being roasted?
I mean, it's been actually fucking fantastic for me. I got a bunch of stuff happening.
Dude,
Well,
the
I
weather's
say
been
bunch of
like
stuff.
pretty good too.
Yeah, it's been really nice. It's getting colder. It's weird because it's August.
It's
so
it's not
still
getting like
summer.
super cold. It's getting like cooler. So it's now going from like the mid to high 70s to like the low to high
I mean, it's
60s and 70s.
I think it's been kind of stuck like in the 50s.
Well, earlier, like when I was working, it was like probably in like the mid 60s. So
Yeah. So looking at the weather, actually,
I know it's gonna be raining soon.
Yeah, it's been raining a lot. So starting this Saturday, I think we're only going to be in the 50s to low 40 or to high 40s. Yeah, it's getting cooler. At least
The
that's what
chance
my
of-
thing's saying.
yeah, just from mine, it says like it's give like the mid 50s, 50% chance of rain.
Yeah, it's been raining a lot. Honestly, it kind of rains as much as Georgia, if not more.
Well, it's within this last month or these last couple of weeks, yeah. But
Yeah, it's been kind of crazy.
I was about to
But
say,
no,
'cause,
so
like, yeah.
I went to the state fair.
Oh yeah.
I'm going again,
That's going on now.
I'm going tomorrow as of when this releases, and then I went 2 Saturdays. Well, technically as of when this releases last Friday, because 907 Pro Wrestling had 2 shows there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if anyone in the Alaska area hasn't been to the state fair, if you have money, go do it. It's a nice experience. If not, come see the show.
It's funny that it's not Alaska area, it's the Anchorage area, the municipality.
It's the Alaska State Fair.
Well, yeah, but like
It's not
up
conjoined to
in-
one.
Barrow, Alaska won't be able to,
They can come visit.
or Prudhoe Bay. Well, it's a long drive.
They can come visit.
I suppose.
It's like a 3-week, 2-week long thing. So
Oh,
They haven't
actually,
enough
it's not in the municipality. It's because it's in Palmer.
yeah, it's in Palmer.
Yeah, so it's just outside the municipality.
Yeah, it's like what is it, like a 30-minute drive for us? Not even 20-minute drive.
It's 20 minutes. Yeah.
It's not that far from us. So, but no, so it was pretty cool. Walked around a lot of different vendors and everything, but just Alaska prices, just inflation in general. Everything was just expensive as fuck.
Yeah. I still haven't gone. I was supposed to go, but what did I actually, instead of going to the state fair, I funny enough went to go test drive some cars and stuff because I'm gonna get a new one. And plus it was like raining a lot, so I kind of didn't want to go to the state fair. While it's raining. So I don't know. My chances to go might be dwindling.
You're not missing much, to be honest.
No, I know. I mean, you haven't been to the Bear Paw, have you?
Well, no, I was working those days, so I couldn't even make
Okay.
it if I wanted to.
Okay, I wonder if it's kind of like Bear Paw. Because if it's like that, like fair, then I guess I'm not missing much.
I don't know. There was this little like giant inflatable cornhole thing, and then the guys had drunk goggles. So me and the guys were around like taking shots. I had like the highest at one point. There was only like 4 bags, so but I made like 2 in the hole. So
nice.
it was pretty big, but the drunk goggles made like my depth perception a little wonky.
Yeah.
But I had the extra arm length to actually like pretty much reach over and like get the extra throw in.
That's funny.
But yeah, so I'm gonna go again Saturday. That's gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it doesn't rain.
Well, nice.
But now, for those of you who don't know, or are just tuning in, like I said, I am a part of a wrestling school and a wrestling show known as 907 Pro Wrestling. And I recently made my, not in-ring debut, but my debut.
I mean, you were in the ring.
Well, yeah. Well, so long story short, I was the referee of the match, and my good buddy Jet Lucas was the champion facing Tyler Payne. So my other buddy, Dylan, got in the ring, tried to help Jet, but Tyler pretty much kicked him in the face. So I did what all good referees did, as I uppercutted him in the nuts.
Nice.
As
So
one
then
should.
we stand triumph right now. But yeah, so that was surreal and everything.
Yeah, it's
Just
just
like-
super cool.
No longer being a stupid referee who doesn't get paid enough to now being someone who matters, and it's like,
Yeah.
so that's gonna be nice to see in the future. So now I got actually like buy gear.
Yeah. It'll be sick. Can't wait.
Yep. Yeah, but I
Fucking
don't
A.
know. Just a little transition into the video game side. Did you guys see the? I think it was Game Scorn, like little like game thing that was going on.
No.
Hold on, let me
I
get
have no
the
idea what
actual-
you're talking about.
Yeah, Gamescom.
Nope. Don't know.
No.
So it's like what is it? It is kind of like E3 but like smaller, where they just announce a bunch of video games.
No,
So
I
they,
haven't seen it, but that's cool that they have one going on now.
Yeah, they have revealed Monster Hunter Wilds.
Yep.
Little Nightmares 3, another Mafia game, the Indiana Jones game coming out to Xbox.
Oh, wait, they're making another Mafia game?
Yeah, Mafia: The Old Country. It's called.
Oh, shit, that's cool. I've always wanted to really get into that franchise.
They're doing a little DLC sub game, like a small game for Dying Light. A Diablo
Okay.
DLC, it looks like. A Batman game called for the Quest, MetaQuest.
Do you know who's making it? Is it Rocksteady?
No, it just looks like Meta. I don't know who the game
Oh.
developer is. I'll have to look at the
Okay.
trailer specifically. I'm just going off the list that I have.
Yeah.
The new Marvel Rivals game has been out of beta, so it's going to be released in December, like the Overwatch hybrid type thing or lookalike. There's a Dune game coming out to PC.
Dune.
Mhm.
Yep. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. And then gameplay trailers for Call of Duty 6. They are remastering Goat Simulator 1 for like higher quality. Which
Mhm.
I'm kind of excited for because I actually enjoyed the Goat Simulator games.
It was pretty funny.
And then
Yeah.
I think the biggest announcement was Borderlands 4 has been announced.
I'm excited for that.
There's also a couple of small other games, but there's probably still more to come because it's going on. I think it was either yesterday or like right now.
That's crazy.
So
Borderlands 4 is crazy, dude. I need to play Borderlands 3.
It sucks.
I haven't.
Don't.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Three's fucking buns, dude.
Really? I thought it was good. Or I at least I think I heard it.
No,
was good.
it sucks, dude. I played 3. It's really bad. Like, okay, the base game is bad.
Did you like Borderlands before 3? Like Borderlands 2 and shit?
I love 2 and 1. This shit was fun.
Okay.
Even the pre-sequel, the
pre-sequel, yeah.
Yeah, all of them. I love
Tina's?
Borderlands. Yeah. Tiny Tina's, yeah. Shit was fun. Actually, kind of.
Okay.
There's also Telltale games for Borderlands.
Dude, Tales of the Borderlands was fucking good.
Then there was like a sequel to that.
Was there?
Yeah. I think
okay. If there was, I haven't played it. But Tales of the Borderlands was fucking good.
Yeah, I knew there's a second game to that because I was watching a guy platinum all the Borderlands games in like order. So
nice.
But I don't know specifically.
3 just has a terrible story. Sorry, I just had to say that because Ivan was like, "Oh, I want to play 3," and I'm like, "I don't know about that, Chief. I mean, you can.
I'm still gonna play it.
Yeah, you can still play it. So
it's just,
I'm gonna try it out still.
It's just ass. It's just ish.
That sucks.
Yeah.
But oh well. But then also actually today when we're recording this, the new season of Overwatch came out. And it's all it looks like an Egyptian themed. Some of the skins actually look really cool. But if you're a Reaper player, the mythic skin of the battle pass is Reaper, as he has like a nice.
I don't think y'all knew about this, so I'm gonna say it while we're on air here. Actually, you're gonna get a kick out of this. So Overwatch.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a break from it.
Let's go.
Why?
Dude, I am taking it way too serious. I'm on like a horrible losing streak, and I rage uninstalled it the other day, and I haven't reinstalled it. But I don't think I'm gonna like stop playing it. I'm just gonna take a break and take a chill pill because I think I'm getting way too competitive in it.
Wild. I remember, dude. I'm gonna look for the clip. I'm gonna try to put it in. I think you specifically said it was like I'm gonna play Overwatch again, but not take it seriously at all, and just play casually. And then we're gonna cut back to this, saying you're like, dude, I rage uninstalled. I'm taking it way too seriously. I'm like, brother, you really need to find a different game.
No, okay, yeah, honestly, no. What's funny is after I did that, after I uninstalled it or whatever, because Reed was with me, we were playing together, and once when we lost that match, that the straw that broke the camel's back, I haven't hit the exit game and uninstall so quickly in my life, and I immediately reinstalled Rocket League, and I won a few games, and I might. Like my competitive game choice might be Rocket League again, because that game's fun, and also that doesn't involve fucking needing to counter pick and find who's meta. Rocket League is literally all about skill, and that's awesome. I think all games should be like that. But yeah, that's how it worked,
dude. I'm gonna be real. You sound like one of those what is it, Star Girls? That's like. I'm not vibing with this, so I'm gonna choose some other fucking shit to do.
What?
I don't know how to explain it. It was something in my head, and then it didn't work out. But anyways,
man had a glitch in the system.
Yeah. Moral of the story, I guess. Yeah, it's still a fun game, Overwatch. I just every time I like play it, I always ramp up in my competitiveness, and I take it too serious. And then once when I start losing and shit, it affects me way too much. So I'm gonna give it a little bit of break, then try to get back on it.
Mm-hmm.
Cut back to him tomorrow, having it back reinstalled and everything.
Damn. No, I'm gonna actually give Rocket League a go because I think my peaks, I was way better in Rocket League than Overwatch, or at least I peaked higher in Rocket League.
Yeah, but that was like early on in like
Um,
Rocket League's like life cycle though.
No, I mean it was there, like, I don't know. Funny enough, there's still a lot of people playing Rocket League still. I was surprised
Yeah.
about that.
But if you
Um,
looked at the people in like because I randomly get clips of like Rocket League players and like
Yeah.
they're like the highest rank possible, and that thing's like, yep, they're gonna take
Oh,
their
dude,
car and shove their balls in between their wheels.
Dude, it is crazy, like the skill ceiling of Rocket League. But yeah, I mean they have a healthy following right now, around 30,000.
Mm-hmm.
And that's only on Steam. It's also on consoles. I don't know how high it'll be on there. But good game. Y'all should play it. Actually, funny enough, while I'm still talking about Rocket League, before they went free to play, they were, you had to pay for it. And I think when we bought the 1080, we got Rocket League with it for free. So I never paid for it. It came for free.
Crazy, really.
So it wouldn't have mattered anyways. So
Yeah. Well, I never would have tried Rocket League without it. I mean, I might have would have tried it once when it became free to play. But at the time, for the first few years when it wasn't free, we got it for free with our GPU, which is nice. Oh, actually, sorry. Now I'm gonna rant now because it just popped in my head. Speaking of getting free shit when you buy PC components, I'm pissed off at I love AMD, but I'm pissed off at AMD for that one shit that they pulled with me. I think it was when I bought my CPU. I got 2 free games, right? It was supposed to be the Callisto Protocol or something like that, or
that's a pretty good game.
I was supposed to get that and Dead Island 2 for free.
That's a pretty fun game too.
Yeah. Well, no, but this was before Dead Island 2 came out. But I was supposed to get both of them for free. And I think, and then I got a third game for free, and that was the Uncharted games on Steam. I actually was able to redeem that for my GPU, but for some reason their software couldn't detect my CPU, I think. Or it might have been the other way around. So I couldn't get my fucking
Linux issue.
No, but the thing is their thing ran on Linux. Like they actually had the software that ran on Linux because, AMD. But for some reason it wasn't like detecting it, even though like literally every other program can detect all of my hardware, but for some reason that thing couldn't. So I didn't get my 2 free games. So fuck you, AMD. You owe me 2 free games.
Yeah. Imagine.
I mean, it's not like I was going to play them. Maybe Dead Island 2 I would have played. But
yeah,
still.
I played all on the entirety of Dead Island 2 on console. I even platinumed it on PlayStation.
And another thing, still fuck AMD. I went to their support page and I was like, hey, I'm supposed to have it. Here are my specs. And they still didn't give me it. Them fuckers.
Imagine.
So, yeah, fuck AMD. Just for this little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's okay. But not really. But it's okay.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Sorry, my little rant for that.
Oh, no. He ranted. Whatever hell you. But no, everything fucking comes at a fucking cost or a problem. Let's be real.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I'm supposed to be a millionaire, but like, government said, no, you need to take your taxes.
That's funny. Hey, actually, technically, I'm a millionaire in South Africa. If you convert it to the African rand,
Yeah,
converts it to $1 million. Or I forgot the exact numbers, but it was funny.
it was like a couple of like tens of thousands. You were telling me,
Huh?
it was like a couple like 10,000 or something. You were telling me.
No, it's like I think it's like 20 to the dollar.
Oh,
Or
really?
whatever. So yeah, so you just gotta like times your shit by 20.
That's not too bad though. But
Um,
anyways,
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess to move on, actually, I guess staying on the game thing. Do y'all know anything about Humble Bundle?
No.
Yes,
Do you
and
know
no.
that company?
Kind of, yeah.
Kinda.
Mhm.
So for those who don't know, the Humble Bundle is a company where you go on their website and it's a really good cause. They're called the Humble Bundle because you can buy stuff as a bundle. And the proceeds that the proceeds of whatever you buy goes towards charities. I think you can also choose a specific charity you want it to go to, or if not, they usually have these events and it goes to a certain charity. It's a good thing. You get a lot of stuff for cheap, and it goes to a good cause.
Mhm.
Like I bought the entirety of the Lego games on Steam. Like I think all of them on Steam for like $15.
Nice.
And of course you can give more. If you give less, like you can still give less. And they'll just like leave out some games. So they have like a minimum to purchase, usually around $15, I think, to get everything.
Still not too bad.
Yeah, and you get a shit ton of stuff. Like if I go on their website right now, Humble Bundle, they have, let's see, games. They also do books and software and stuff like that. Okay, so they still have the Lego stuff right now. You have, I think, one more day for it, at least at the time of this recording. So when this comes out, sorry, it's going to be over. But yeah, you get a shit ton of stuff for a good cause. It's awesome. A bit ago, some news came out that the Humble Bundle company, whatever, was laying off like a good chunk of their people. And I think there was like rumors of everything like the Humble Bundle was getting shut down. And it was gonna cease to exist. But luckily, it seems, because this was a couple weeks ago, I think, we have more news on this and updated to where they're not shutting down. But hold on, I need to read this thing again. They're just restructuring their company, I guess. But they do confirm that there are that big load of layoffs and shit. So I don't know what it means for the company in the future, but it would suck if they did go away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
I don't know if any of y'all used the Humble Bundle before. I have like plenty of times before.
I haven't heard of it like until like you brought it up like the last like couple times we were talking.
Okay. Here, I'll send y'all the link to it just in case if you want to take a look at it. So they're still up, like I said.
Not the Humble Bundle.
Yeah, you can get cheap stuff. But yeah, I don't know. That kind of sucked, at least for a little bit, before they confirmed that they weren't going to get shut down, because I flocked to it and immediately started getting their bundles because I'm like, I don't know how much left I'll be able to get it for.
Nice.
But they're still here, thankfully. I don't know. Like there's like, okay, just to name off what they have right now. They have the Worlds Collide, the Ultimate Assembly, Lego stuff. It's 19 Lego games. The value of it is $419, and you can get it for $15.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
But then again, No, continue.
Oh, here we go. There's another bundle called the Beamdog and Owlcat RPG Masters, and it has a shit ton of RPG games. You can get Pathfinder, Baldur's Gate 2, the original Baldur's Gate, a lot of Pathfinder games. And you can get everything for, oh no, this one you have to pay $35 for it.
Even then, that's not too egregious. So
yeah, and you get a shit ton of games. There's also a Tower Defense bundle right now. You can get Kingdom Rush Vengeance. Yeah, on this. A lot of games I don't know, so you are buying a bunch of games you might not know, but hey, they could be hidden gems.
There you go.
But there's also Capcom one where you can get all the Dead Rising games. There's Street Fighter in it. The Great Ace Attorney, or Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, that's in there. $15 for all of them, I think. I don't know, $30 for all of them. But yeah, Humble Bundle, they still around. Hopefully they don't shut down, but it's not looking good, them having to do the layoffs.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Speaking of layoffs,
You're getting laid off.
Oh.
Yay.
yeah, fucking okay. You all know about the whole Bungie situation, right? How they laid off a whole bunch of people recently. Well, not recently, but
Yeah.
a while back for Destiny.
Yeah.
Destiny, after making its most successful DLC yet, then they decided, hey, let's lay off. What was it, 200 people? Something like that. So
Yep.
recently, a new video was released by the Ackman doing an interview with Marty O'Donnell, which, if you guys don't know who that is, that he's the guy who made the Halo music for 1, 2, and 3, and I believe Reach, or something like that. He helped make the music, the banger of fucking Halo, back at original Bungie, and he basically just spilled the beans on like Bungie's entire history of it being like slowly corrupted and like from corporate greed, like over the years.
Yeah.
And apparently, like all this corporate greed has been spewing out of Bungie ever since, like before Halo Reach was like released. Like that was the turning point of Bungie like being infiltrated and corrupted by greed. So it was like,
Who'd have thunk?
it was a long time that Bungie has been fucked up and like terrible.
Yeah.
So basically, like
bitches.
Halo 1 and 2 were basically like when Bungie was good, and then it was just downhill from there. It was just downhill, and then Bungie's been shit ever since. So people
Truth is, games work from the start.
yeah. So apparently, like people were like, "Oh, Bungie's like one of the good ones." I'm like, no, it's never been. It's just been absolute dog shit for a very, very long time. Yeah, and it's so disheartening to hear that and seeing that, because I fucking love Destiny, but the people who've been working on Destiny weren't treated right, and it's just been terrible. And now Destiny 2 is absolute dog shit, going down the drain, flushing like an actual like dookie in a toilet, just worthless to Bungie apparently. So yeah, it's the end of Bungie. It's been the end of Bungie. It's been terrible. So that's unfortunate hearing that, because they made some of the best games out there, and then the people in the company, the higher ups, they don't care about the people who make the great games, who actually work on it. Because like there was an example, so it was like the person who directed Halo 3, right? One of the, like people declared like Halo 3 is like one of the best Halo games ever made, or games ever made, because of the direction. And apparently the art director was fired, or not fired, but let go after Halo 3 was made.
That's what's up.
Yeah, Marty O'Donnell, because Marty O'Donnell, he basically was one of the co-leaders at Bungie at the time. He was like, he told everyone, was like, did we just get rid of the guy who made Halo 3, who like, did we just get rid of our best art director right in front of our faces?
Yes.
And we're not going to replace him with anyone like of his skill level? And then the whole board was like, yeah. Are you not going to replace him? No. So it was like,
why would we?
Like, why would we get someone who makes successful games and make the game art, look nice and whatnot, the visuals and like the good level designs and whatnot? It's like, brother, wow, that's impressive. Like, you have someone so high skilled in your company, and you're like, let's get rid of them. That's just baffling. Like, it's just the level of corporate greed, because they want to make more money because they don't want to pay him. Or I think it was like another reason, because like Bungie stocks were going to go up, so they wanted to get rid of as many high ranking people as possible so they make more money. Something like that. So yeah, Bungie is shit. Fuck Bungie. Seriously. Fuck them.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
It is fucking atrocious what happened. So fuck Bungie and fuck Blizzard. Like, Blizzard's terrible, but I did not hear any. Well, I mean, they're as incompetent, but they're both incompetent. So Jesus Christ, gaming industry is just fucking terrible at this point. Like, there's not many
There's very few good
studios
developers
at
out
this
there.
point. Yeah, it's
studios.
fucking wild. It's just crazy. Like, I know, like, the gaming industry is like one of the biggest industries out there, but like,
Yeah.
it's just, man,
Well, that's probably why we're seeing a lot of
the corporate greed.
boom in no, not just that. No, we're seeing a boom in like indie developers and stuff like that
Oh, that's what
now.
you meant,
Like
yeah.
indie studios, like they're like the traditional sense. They're focusing on profits and stuff versus actually making a good game.
Yeah, and then speaking of that, do you also know about the latest game that just got released? I'm not sure if we talked about this because I was blanking out.
I don't know any games that came out.
Black Wukong, I think that's what it's called.
Oh, yeah, the Wukong one. I heard it's blowing up.
Yeah, it did. Black Myth Wukong.
Yeah. And
And basically,
like going
that game blew up. It's a single
hard.
player game, and currently it is the most concurrent played game on Steam with 1.4 million players on Steam alone. So that's a lot of people buying and that's a single player game, not a live service or anything like that. I can't attest like how good the game is because it just released as the recording of this video. It literally came out yesterday. But yeah, there was a lot of controversy with the game, like a whole like controversy in quotations because it wasn't quote unquote diverse enough, even though it was like a Chinese game. They didn't have enough black people in it, and then the fucking people got pissed or some shit, like the people you don't care about,
whack.
the progressive people. They're like, there's not enough black people in here, so we're pissed or some shit. It was stupid.
I am pissed.
It was stupid.
Oh
And
no!
yeah, it was just terrible. And then this game is popping off. It's good to see. Some success in the video game industry. I just hope that it doesn't go to shit. Have you guys heard about Helldivers any recently?
I've heard of some changes in like people are leaving the game.
Yeah, people are leaving the game like crazy, and it's wild.
Yeah.
Like how successful Helldivers was. There's actually a theory on Helldivers. Yeah, I dropped it completely. This game fucking blows.
They fucking dropped it. Yeah.
That
sucks.
So basically, there's this theory on Helldivers that, of course, this is a theory, so it's not fact or anything, but
It's not just a theory.
but apparently, who is Arrowhead Games Studio basically like third-partied the engine of the game to someone else to make the engine, and like because it was their first time doing a 3D game, so they don't know what to do. So they third-partied that shit out, and then when the third party was like, "Hey, we're done with this game. Here you go. Whatnot. You guys deal with it." When Arrowhead received the game, they don't know what the fuck they're doing with the engine because they didn't make it or they didn't make the game. So now they're just like shitting themselves because they don't know what they're doing with the game or how to make the game. So it's just gone to shit. And by the way, one of my biggest gripes of the game, how it kept crashing like over and over again.
Yeah.
No matter what, it's still happening.
Yeah.
To this day, it
and
still happens.
That's regardless whether being on Windows or Linux.
Yeah, regardless. The game just constantly crashes. And that was my biggest pet peeve of the game. I gave it an excuse, be like, okay, it's a new game, right? It's going to have bugs. That's fine. Whatever. They can fix that. But it's still to this day that the game constantly still crashes. And it's like, that's atrocious. Like, if I'm paying $40 for a game, the game needs to at least fucking work, right?
Yeah.
And if the game's not even working, why the fuck do I want to play it? No, fuck you. And then not only that, the game still crashes. I don't know why developers have this mentality. I fucking despise it. I do not like it when developers nerf instead of buff.
Why is that?
So they nerf meta weapons instead of buffing the non-meta weapons to be as good.
Well, I don't know, because I feel like if you just only buff, then
like
I forgot the name of it, but it's called like power creep or something like that. Like eventually, everything's gonna get too powerful.
Yeah, okay, but you can still adjust weapons to make the other weapons good. But basically, Helldivers just has the mentality of like, hey, this player can get more than 3 kills with this fucking weapon in a power fantasy game. Nerf it to the ground. So then everything else is just as shit. They're like, oh, these players slightly is like a 0.2% more use rate than any other weapon in the game. Fucking nerf it.
Mm-hmm.
So like all the weapons have just gone to shit in Helldivers. There's no such thing as a good weapon anymore. It's either dog shit old weapons, or they release a new weapon in the premium store pack, and then that's good for like a week, and then they nerf it. It's just no. That type of mentality is just atrocious with a game, especially for like a power fantasy co-op game, right? It's like you don't need to like nerf shit, right? There's like no reason to.
Well,
there's no reason to. Like, come on, it's a
I
co-op.
think
You can adjust. There's adjusting, and then there's nerfing, right? You can like adjust the damage and then give it some other variable like to buff it in a different direction, right? And then there's just outright like there's this recent update on Helldivers that literally just came out yesterday where the flamethrower just doesn't work anymore because it was a bug.
I saw someone post a video about that.
Yeah, there was like a bug with the flamethrower. Like now it doesn't like it can't kill anything. It just can't kill anything because it wasn't a nerf to the weapon, but it was a bug fix that they fixed on the fucking game, and now the flamethrower doesn't work anymore. So it's just like wow, they just don't know how to run their game. It was one of the most successful games like to release this year. It was so massive, and then they just fumbled it so fucking hard. They're still fumbling to this point. And it's just sad. Man. Yeah. I'm just upset. No good games.
That sucks.
Well, no games that like people competently can maintain other than a single player game, right? Because has there ever been a successful live service? I mean, I guess people keep comparing Warframe. Warframe is probably one of the only few successful live service games that are constantly being updated to this day.
I mean, can't you consider MMORPGs like World of Warcraft and?
I guess. Oh,
those are live service.
I guess
it's the way you look at things, to be honest. So,
but then again, MMORPGs they cost like hundreds of millions of dollars to make, so it's kind of hard to get it going.
I mean, like Warframe's an MMO shooter like Destiny, and it's not in the gutter like Destiny is, and it's free to play. By the way, check out
Destiny
Warframe.
Destiny. I wouldn't say recently, but it took them a bit to go free to play.
It's not free to play though. It's free to win. It's free to try, but you have to pay like what was it, $200, $300 to buy all the DLC that they'll just delete because you can't own anything anymore. Fuck Bungie.
They should put it on the Humble Bundle.
Jesus Christ. Like, oh my God, dude, I hate Bungie so much after they started Sunset. Like, I'm gonna start ranting on that again. I gotta stop. Just fuck Bungie. Seriously, fuck them. Holy shit. Play Warframe. Warframe's actually a fun fucking game. And it's cool. And it's free. You don't need to pay for anything. Just play the game. It's good. But that's enough ranting from me. Also, check out Black Myth Wukong. It's really good, apparently. Maybe.
Sure.
I might change in a week.
Sure.
That's all I got.
Yeah, I don't know. Well,
man, video games have been tanking. Let's be real.
They have been.
It's been a movie year.
It really has. There's been a lot of good movies coming out.
Yeah, just like the
Alien movie's so good.
Yeah, we saw Alien Romulus like a week ago.
Yeah. And dude, that movie is so fucking good. Like when I was there, I mean, I already knew I gave it like an 8 out of 10. Wait, did we talk about this? No,
we didn't talk about this last, but we talked about it in the car.
Oh yeah. Yeah, in the car. Okay, so I'm trying to remember how I talked about it. Dude, that movie is so good. It goes back to the roots of Alien and
like analog rather than like digital.
Yeah, and ever since watching that movie, I just been in such an Alien mood. Like I'm back at fucking looking at the lore, watching videos on it, watching the other Alien movies. It's really fucking good. And best part is they're surpassing all the box office stuff. People thought it was going to be it would have done okay. It like doubled that. It's doing really fucking good. And the best part about it, they had a small budget. So them making, I think they already made a profit after the first weekend.
Yeah, which is like 3 days.
Yeah. So they already, because, you know, for movies, you have to make like 2.5 times to make a profit.
Yeah.
And I think they already made a profit, and it only came out like a week ago. So good movie. Huh? Who knew? You make a good movie, you get rewarded. So
yeah, Borderlands.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of fucking Borderlands, did we talk about how bad it was, or did we talk about that we watched it, or no?
Probably. Let's do it again, though.
Okay, we'll do it again. Dude, Borderlands is so fucking bad.
Dude, it was worse than bad.
It's not even that it's so bad it's good. It's so bad it's so bad.
Like, it's like there's a difference between being a bad good movie and then there's being a bad movie.
This is a bad worse movie.
Yeah, this is like just creates a whole new fucking section of how
and also
bad it is.
fun fact, I think the entire run of Borderlands, like even to this day, they only made 10 million. And I think their budget was like 100. I could be wrong, but this is going to go down as one of the biggest flops in movie history.
Crazy. Who would have expected that?
Dude, fucking they re-released Coraline, and it made more than Borderlands in one day than Borderlands in its entire fucking run so far.
Yeah, and they also really re-released Coraline in 3D too.
Well, yeah. But still, like Coraline being re-released right now is doing really well. It made like over 100 million, I think.
Something like that.
I could be wrong, but they're making a lot of money. It's a good movie. Yeah. Tim Burton.
It's okay movie.
But Borderlands so fucking bad, and they lost so much fucking money. Someone in Hollywood's actually probably going to get executed over this.
It's Hollywood.
I think it would. I think if the story was just like kept the same, but they had different actors, I feel like it'd be decent. But if they redid the whole story all together, they could be okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. The issue that we ran into is that like the one common denominator, it was PG-13 for a Borderlands game.
Yeah, that was the wild part. That's you know, the game.
Not to mention like
a gore-filled, you know, fucking explosions, cussing, you know. That's wild.
Yeah, not to mention like a lot of the like main actors are like over like 50 years old playing like these characters who should be like younger, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think the only like somewhat redeeming factor was Jack Black as Claptrap, which she actually did a pretty good job of just being funny. But like, do we want to tell him the story before the ads started rolling?
Wait, say again?
Well, before
I'm looking the stuff up for Borderlands.
Bird Box POV.
Oh yeah, because there was like they weren't showing anything, whatever.
Because all right, so I'll tell the story. I'll tell the story while he's doing that. So we got there pretty early, like I think like 40 minutes before like it was supposed to start or something. It was decently early. Like, you know, we're gonna get in, sit down. This was the Thursday, so it was like the early showings. So we get in, sit down, and there's no ads playing, like nothing. Like it's just a blank screen. So it was myself, Ivan, and John. And we were laughing at ourselves like, oh my God, this is Bird Box POV. Because like in the way Bird Box always have the blindfolds on and everything. So so we're dying laughing, like not even watching anything. And then Ivan had the bright idea because he got an icy. So he was like, I want to snort this icy. Like through the straw.
No, I think John did a what are the odds, didn't he?
No, it wasn't what are the odds. You said you were gonna do it.
I'm pretty sure John was like, you should snort it, and I was like, bet, and then I did it.
Yeah, he suggested it, but then like you just did it. There was no what are the odds. So
yeah. Okay, so after looking up the data, so sorry, I was too harsh on Borderlands. By the way, this is global revenue. everything, not domestic. It's everywhere. The entire world. It's only made $16.5 million global. Nice. And the budget was $120 million.
Nice.
Just let that sink in. $16.5 million revenue or whatever, how much money it made, but the budget was $120 million. That means it needed to make sorry, doing some math. It needed to make $300 million to break even. And it made $16.5 million.
Yeah. Just keep in mind that
it has to be a money laundering scheme.
Yeah.
There's
keep
no
in
way.
mind, like the three of us were having more of a laugh, laughing at each other when nothing is playing than the entirety of the entire movie. I think we probably like chuckled at like one or two Jack Black lines. But that's really the extent of it. Like, for the last, like, 20 minutes, my face was in my hands the entire time because how bad it was.
Yeah, it was.
Dude, like, if you ever had the chance to do it, run.
Yeah, no, it was.
Snort ices and run. God. But there are a lot good movies coming out soon. We have the Beetlejuice movie coming out. We have Matrix is getting re-released in the theaters. That's gonna be cool. And then there's a couple other horror films that are coming out.
Yeah, go watch Alien. Alien's so good.
Yeah, Alien Romulus, really good.
Fucking good.
It was more of a thriller than it was a horror.
Well, that's what it should be. Like they didn't rely on cheap jump scares. They had the horror element of like suspense and all that other shit. And
like
the story was pretty good.
You didn't see the alien until like probably like halfway through the film.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah, it was a bit before. But it's good. I can't believe fucking Borderlands flop as hard as it did.
We
That's
expected
so
it to.
funny.
We expected.
I don't know.
No, I expected it to be a flop, but I think this is one of the worst in movie history.
Nah, wasn't the Mario movie worse?
No. Well, I don't know. I don't think
the Mario
so.
movie.
Well, no, we're not talking about reviews. We're talking about in total like losing this much money.
Oh, I guess
It lost. So like I said, it has to make like 300 million just to break even. So so that means it needs to make it lost $283.5 million.
That's crazy.
Wow.
That's so much.
It lost $250 million.
That's wild.
Hey, they ain't never gonna recast fucking Kevin Hart ever again.
No, they ain't doing that, dude. Holy shit. Man.
Oh my god. See, it's good that we saw for free. And that we see all these movies for free, because if they're a huge flop, dude, I would have been so pissed wasting my money on that.
Yeah. Well,
Dude, there's like a whole list of like movies that like flopped.
What's where does this land, do you think?
Well, this list just shows it in like alphabetical order rather than like most and all that stuff. Let me do the. So from. Do you like how recent do we want to do this? Because there are movies from like the 90s and 80s that like flopped.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, no. Here's the thing. So I'm only seeing this on Wikipedia. So they have net production, worldwide gross.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. So that's
yeah,
that was the
and
thing.
then so the estimated lost in millions. So after going for the biggest loss, the nominal, not the adjusted for inflation, but apparently the Marvels is on here, but they have 237 million that they lost.
Yeah.
But the thing is that it's just net production budget. That's not even including like the I'm blanking right now. it's not including like the ads, like when they advertise the movies.
Yeah.
So, because if they added that, then technically, I think this actually is the biggest bomb of all time. Because, like I said, what was it, 283 million that it lost versus the Marvels is only 237 million.
Oh wait, there's a fucking point system. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, Borderlands isn't on here yet. I wonder when it'll be added. If it's
Yeah.
added, I think it might be the number
Well, I think
one
whenever it gets pulled from theaters, I think it'll probably get added then.
Yeah, maybe.
Because will give it more than. I like how the Flash is on here too.
Yeah.
Female
Flash.
Ghostbusters.
The Flash lost 155 million apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, gone to shit. Everything's gone to shit.
God, that's
Yeah,
so
the
funny.
Green
No, there's been really
Lantern.
good movies though.
Yeah.
So not everything's bad. The movie industry is getting better.
Nonsense. Everything is a fad.
There's hits and misses. So
Yeah.
you just gotta be careful like which ones you look at. Because there are a couple that like are pretty looking forward to. So, but there's not a lot of ones that really stick out as far as like decent films. Because I know what was it? What did they just announce or something? I forget. It was something. Oh yeah, there's The Crow that's coming out, which I'm kind of excited for, but I know it's probably gonna flop.
I mean, it just might be mid.
Yeah, it might just be mid. Because I enjoyed the original Crow movie with Brandon Lee. Oh, they're re-releasing all the Harry Potter films in theaters.
Oh, that's what's up. I wouldn't mind watching that.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind watching that either because it's been a minute since I've seen it all. So
Yeah, I mean, I have them all, on my server. But
it's a different experience.
Then that's the thing. Like,
oh, did we explain? I think we probably already explained this, but like, remember when Shrek 2 got re-released in theaters?
I'm pretty sure we talked about it, but
like, so we'll use that as an example. Like, yes, Shrek 2 is a really good film. We can watch it. We can go to Ivan's place, watch it right now, probably recite the entire movie, and still have a good laugh out of it. But there's a difference, like watching it on the big screen in theaters and like in that like environment.
Yeah. Like no matter how easy it is for me to get whatever I want, on my TV, like nowadays, like, I don't know. I love the theater. I love the experience of going to the movie theaters. So like if I can watch like a really good movie at my house, or if I can watch it at a movie theater, I would want to watch it in the movie theater.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah. It's like the same thing like with Dune. I absolutely love the Dune franchise, like the Dune Part 1, Part 2, whatever. Part 2 was really good. I think that's my favorite movie of this entire year is Dune Part 2. I wish I saw it in IMAX. John agrees with me, but screw the other people that went with us that didn't want to watch it in IMAX. But like I have it on my server here so I can watch it on Plex. And I was skimming through just to, watch little bits and pieces to remember it and be like, yeah, that's a good movie. And I don't know, it's not the same. Like, yeah, I have it. It's still a good movie, but seeing it in the theater and that big screen and everything, it's something else. I want to try to recreate the movie experience at my house. Once when I can do that, then maybe I won't go to the theater as often, but until then, that's still superior.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but even then too, because of the Regal Pass that we have, so we can pretty much see any movie for free anytime.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Axel, what's your thoughts on that? Like, what do you think about film and all that shit?
I don't watch much stuff, so I don't have really much of an opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was kind of thinking that you don't really watch.
Yeah, I read a lot.
Movies or...
I don't watch. So I really can't say much.
We should get you into it. It's so good. I love movies.
Yeah. It's nice to go with other people rather than doing it alone.
Yeah.
Because you could
Yeah,
always
yeah,
make,
especially
make,
that.
make the funny joke. So
I could do it with the person in my head, you know?
yeah, me, myself, and I, all three of us.
Yeah.
But oh well, I think we can wrap this one up.
Mhm.
Yeah, I believe so. So thank you all for watching and listening, depending how you consider a podcast. Check the description, the bio. That's where all of our shiz should be. Give them all the love. Do y'all have anything else to say before we go?
You smell like old farts.
Bagels. Fucking, yep.
Bagels.
Bagels.
Alrighty. Well, with that important knowledge, we will see y'all in the next episode.
See you later, stinkies.
Bye.